Liberals have a compulsion to re-educate. Any fabric of American pride they want de-threaded and shredded. And you notice this in people who are particularly bad at producing anything. And liberals are a jealous people. Rather than look at success and aspire to it, they look at success and denigrate it in order to protect their fragile egos. It's a very simple formula. It's happened. It's been around for a long time. And that's at the heart of why they attack tradition and history so hard. It's not so-called institutionalized racism. It's not so-called misogyny or sexism or capitalism, as they say. They hate American history because the greatest figures who built this country were everything they are not. Bold, individualists, God-fearing, risk-taking cowboys and pioneer girls, the lot of them. So that explains why nothing makes them shudder more than words of our national anthem or even, as silly as this might sound, Lee Greenwood himself.
God bless the USA. And God bless our president.
These critics, these haters, they cringe, cower, and hiss like a vampire before a crucifix in a field of garlic. So they have this sick compulsion to not only teach our children that Americans are bad, but they seek to infect anyone who may come to America wide-eyed and excited to become legally part of this nation. They tend to manifest in the flesh as pencil-necked, petty little nerds, the kind who is too nerdy to have friends, but not nerdy enough to pass the exam. They are the kinds of people who are entirely unremarkable and make it worse for themselves because they are cursed with this unjustified egomaniaism. Case in point, John Oliver. The smug Brit who has made it his career to sneer on America is a former Daily Show fixture and the host of the flailing Last Week Tonight. Tormented by the momentum that is a possible Trump White House, old Johnny teamed up with washed-up woke actor Will Ferrell. And together they played this alternative song that they proposed should be played at naturalization ceremonies, a direct counterpoint to Lee Greenwood and all kinds of patriot spirits. Take a look at this episode from 2020.
And the fact the Constitution is infused with racism does not mean it's cancelled. It's not a YouTuber who's just now realising it was wrong to do blackface for 14 years, and it definitely doesn't mean that kids shouldn't learn about it, but they should be taught to see it as an imperfect document with imperfect authors who both extolled the ideals of freedom for all while at the same time codifying slavery.
So Mr. Perfect let loose his inner demons. His baffling hatred for America and anyone in it, really, shined through, thinly disguised as parody and satire.
Televangelists and fossil fuels, metal detectors in all our schools, private prisons and Mountain Dew. That stuff's American, now they're your problem too. Student debt and CTE, the war on drugs, Scientology, Boeing Airlines and Ted Cruz. They're all American, now so are you. Nowadays it's harder to be free, hard to be the country that we ought to be. You weren't born here, you volunteered to join your fate to the great and the just plain.
Mocking everything that is America. I mean, that's not an accident. To liberals, the founding of this nation is too much. They hate that it was built by a nation of alphas.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.